Lucid Group Inc. Support and Resistance Levels Technical Analysis. Overview. Lucid Group Inc. LCID displayed significant volatility from April 21, 2025 to July 17, 2025, with the stock price ranging from a low of $1.98 on July 1, 2025 to a high of $3.37 on July 17, 2025, closing at $3.12 on July 17, 2025. This represents an approximate 34.5% increase from the starting price of $2.32. A massive volume spike of 940,683,404 shares on July 17th accompanied a significant price surge compared to an average volume of 100 to 200 million shares on prior days. Technical indicators such as RSI 78.03, StochRSI 100.0, and CCI 471.75 indicate overbought conditions, suggesting a potential pullback. This analysis uses price action, volume, moving averages, Bollinger Bands, and technical indicators to identify key support and resistance levels. Support levels: $3.12, July 17th close. The closing price on July 17, 2025 at $3.12 with a volume of 940,683,404 shares serves as the immediate support. Significance: this level is above the Bollinger Bands upper band at $2.68 and aligns with the VWAP at $2.43 on July 17th, supported by unprecedented volume, indicating strong buying interest. $2.83, July 17th low. The low on July 17, 2025 at $2.83 with a volume of 940,683,404 shares marks a short-term support. Significance: this level is near the 5-day SMA at $2.46 and EMA at $2.57, reinforced by the massive volume suggesting a consolidation zone. $2.33, July 15th close. The closing price on July 15, 2025 at $2.33 with a volume of 90,864,525 shares represents a medium-term support. Significance: this level aligns with the 10-day SMA at $2.35 and EMA at $2.41, supported by high volume, indicating a prior accumulation zone. $2.03, July 1 close. The closing price on July 1, 2025 at $2.03 with a volume of 212,920,635 shares is a major long-term support. Significance: this level corresponds to the period low and is below the 50-day SMA at $2.22, serving as a strong psychological and technical support. Resistance levels: $3.37, July 17th high. The high on July 17, 2025 at $3.37 with a volume of 940,683,404 shares is the immediate resistance. Significance: this level represents the period peak and is above the TEMA 10 at $2.18, supported by exceptional volume, indicating a key barrier. $3.50, ATR-based target. Using the 14-day ATR of $0.18, a projected target from the current price of $3.12 is calculated as $3.12 plus 2 times $0.18, approximately $3.48, rounded to $3.50 for psychological significance. This level represents a volatility-based resistance achievable with sustained bullish momentum and high volume greater than 500 million shares. $3.75, extended projection. An extended target based on the prior momentum 10, at $1.07, and the July 17th peak. Significance: this is a speculative resistance, requiring significant buying pressure and volume to approach given the current overbought conditions. $4, psychological level. A psychological resistance level based on round number significance. Significance: this level is a speculative long-term target requiring a breakout above $3.50 with sustained volume and bullish momentum. Technical indicators and support resistance relationship. RSI 14, 78.03. RSI is in overbought territory which is greater than 70, suggesting a potential pullback from $3.12 to $2.83. A drop below 50 would confirm bearish momentum, targeting $2.33. StochRSI K5 at 100.0 and stochastic K15 at 79.40. StochRSI indicates extreme overbought conditions, reinforcing resistance at $3.37. Stochastic K suggests strong bullish momentum, but a crossover below 80 could signal a drop to $2.83. CCI 20 at 471.75, CCI is extremely high, confirming overbought conditions and supporting $3.37 as a resistance. A move towards zero would align with support at $2.83. MFI 14 at 70.72. Money flow index is elevated, indicating strong buying pressure and supporting $3.12 as a support. A drop below 50 could push prices toward $2.33. MACD 0.0756, histogram 0.0777. The positive MACD and histogram confirm bullish momentum, supporting resistance at $3.37. A narrowing histogram could signal a pullback to $2.83. Arun oscillator 78.57, the bullish signal supports resistance at $3.37 and $3.50, but a shift to negative values could indicate a drop towards $2.33. OBV 130,432,485. On balance volume reflects the massive buying on July 17th, 940,683,404 shares, confirming support at $3.12 and resistance at $3.37 due to prior accumulation. For example, May 20th, 199,821,173 shares. Volume analysis. The volume spike on July 17th, 940,683,404 shares, significantly exceeds prior peaks. For example, May 20th, 259,180,593 shares, May 29th, 262,222,187 shares, indicating a potential climax event. Supports at $3.12 and $2.83 are backed by high volumes, 940,683,404 shares and 90,864,525 shares, while $3.37 resistance is supported by the same massive volume. Next trading day outlook. The July 17th, 2025 close at $3.12 with RSI at 78.03 and StochRSI at 100.0 suggests a potential pullback. The opening price may range between $2.94 and $3.32, with $3.12 as a pivot. A break above $3.37 requires volume exceeding 500 million shares, while a drop below $2.83 could test $2.33. Conclusion and strategy. Support strategy. $3.12 and $2.83 are strong short-term supports for buying opportunities, with $2.33 as a medium-term fallback. Monitor volume increases greater than 300 million shares at these levels for confirmation. Resistance strategy. $3.37 and $3.50 are immediate resistance. A breakout above $3.37 is possible with volume exceeding 500 million shares. Overbought indicators suggest a short-term pullback to $2.83. Risk management. Set stop loss below $2.83 for short-term trades and $2.33 for medium-term positions. Considered profit taking at $3.37 due to strong resistance and potential for consolidation.